Ooh-wee. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Thank y'all so much for coming over, man. Uh, you know, this Iman Shumpert, Teyana Taylor drama that's been going on. It's crazy, man, with these sports players or these artists, just whatever the case may be. Um, these people make a lot of money, right? A lot of them are rich. But when they don't play or sing, when they retire, or just whatever the case, when the money ain't coming in like it used to, because a lot of these people don't really invest like they should, but they spend like the stuff they spend on a daily is insane. It is really, really insane. So Iman Shumpert blasts Teyana Taylor for making him broke $10 million settlement. And you would think like $10 million, you got to think back to his career, how much money. I know at one point he was probably making more than 10 million a year. So I don't know. But we're going to see this. But like I said, man, it gets really crazy when we get into that child support and how much they be asking for. So we ain't going to waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
Child, Teyana Taylor and Iman Shumpert's divorce has been finalized. And let's just say that Teyana will be smiling all the way to the bank to collect her millions. But how is Iman really taking the settlement? Is it enough payback for everything he put Teyana through? Baby, y'all know this divorce has been pretty messy, and towards the end, it got even messier because there was a lot of back and forth from both Teyana and Iman. And when I tell y'all that some of the requests were just insane, honey, I mean exactly that. First of all, Iman reportedly told the judge that he wants some of the items he gifted Teyana back since they're no longer married, and he specifically referenced her jewelry and a condo. Apparently, Iman was also seeking a portion of music royalties that Teyana earned before their marriage. In addition, he was also seeking lower payments for child support because there's a pay gap between him and Teyana. But I knew that request would probably be denied because details of Iman's financial situation also surfaced, with sources disclosing that he has significant monthly expenses totaling at least $112,500. His spending reportedly includes over $14,000 on dining out, another $14,000 on his podcast, and more than $6,000 on music video production.
Hold on. Just making sure I see that. $14,000 a month on eating out. Well, the judge see that, and the judge is... I'm just trying to think, how do you spend $14,000 a month eating? This man is paying for all the homies. That is crazy.
Each month. Iman also spends $10,500 for lunch per month and $19,000 a month in travel going from South Atlanta to Alpharetta for work. So that request for...
Wait, $14,000 a month to eat, and then what? Hold on. That the lunch ain't included in the food? What you talking about? For the $14,000 for dinner? 10. Did he not think people was gonna see this? Like, that is insane.
Iman also spends $10,500 for lunch per month and $19,000 a month in travel going from South Atlanta to Alpharetta for work. So that request for lower child support was never gonna cut it. Well, the ruling was made, and many of the things Iman was requesting were not granted. From the ruling, Teyana has been entitled to retain 4 key marital properties which have an estimated value of over $10 million and are understood to be significant assets from their shared estate. She has also been awarded a collection of vehicles, including a Maybach, a Mercedes Sprinter, a tour bus, and her prized Bronco truck. And she retained all her jewelry plus 100% ownership of her companies, TaylorMade and Aunties. Meanwhile, Iman will keep his luxurious Miami condo. He'll also retain ownership of his South Georgia compound and Decatur, Georgia compound. He will also keep all his Shumpert investments as revealed during the trial, and while the specifics of these investments were not disclosed publicly, they likely include a diverse portfolio spanning across various sectors. In addition, Iman has also been ordered to make a one-time seven-figure payment to Teyana Taylor, and he is also required to pay $8,000 per month in child support. As far as the kids are concerned, the court has also mandated that Iman cover 100% of the private school fees for both of their daughters. Of course, even before we got here, there's been a ton of drama around the divorce, with Teyana accusing Iman of being jealous of her fame and feeling insecure about not being good enough for her, despite the fact that he was earning way more playing basketball than she could ever dream of making in music. In the divorce filing, Teyana claimed that Iman would grow annoyed when they would attend public events together, and paparazzi would even ask him to step out of the frame.
Damn.
In addition, Teyana said that Iman started sending her negative text messages with condescending and manipulative language in response to her being in the spotlight. She claimed Iman would pick fights with her for no reason, even on her birthday, and then apologize. The court documents also went on to reveal that Teyana began to intentionally dim her light for her husband in an effort to have a harmonious and peaceful marriage, as Iman became more and more angry about her stardom. What's more, Teyana said that she turned down recording opportunities and acting gigs because Iman did not want her to work. But she said that when she...
That's so crazy. So even though he's making more money, he's not like, people recognize her, they don't recognize him. You know, they only recognize him if they're together, but she has the more famous, you know, dude. And I know, right, or am I tripping? And maybe they're going to bring it up, but I believe he also cheated too. I feel like if they would have just broken up and went their separate ways and on good terms, it wouldn't have been as bad. But like, the fact that he cheated, and it's like, you know, think about this, like, they're saying how famous and how big of a star she is. So for her, it's probably really embarrassing to be cheated on. Because like, if you're put up on this pedestal, first thing people are going to say is like, oh man, if I had her, I would never cheat on her. So for her to be cheated on, that probably really messed up her self-esteem and all that stuff. So like, she's like, I want it all, and you gonna give it. Dang.
Stopped working after giving birth to one of their kids, Iman complained about her not making money. That's why she filed, saying that Iman had been treating her cruelly and displaying extreme narcissistic behavior throughout the majority of their marriage. In addition, Teyana also alleged that she was initially planning on divorcing Iman on 2 occasions before she finally pulled the plug, citing him allegedly having cheated before the marriage, during her pregnancy, and after. She also alleged that Iman was sending pictures of himself and his 2-month-old child to chicks she believed he was dealing with, prompting her desire to part ways in 2018. Teyana also told the court in another filing that Iman consistently failed to properly care for the children, and he allegedly failed to feed them, despite being in the residence with the kids. Apparently, Iman was smoking and was under the influence while taking care of their 2 daughters, 7-year-old Iman Junie Taylor and 3-year-old Rue Rose. And he allegedly put the 2 children in a rideshare in Chicago, where they were allegedly dropped off in the general population area of the United Center, as he was transported there by a private driver. Basically, Teyana was saying that Iman consistently demonstrated a clear disregard for the safety of the children, and she was tired of it. And that's not all loves. Teyana also said that Iman diminished their marital estate by over $3.7 million when he took out loans behind her back. And she also called out Iman for failing to pay the taxes on their marital property in Miami, Florida. She explained that Iman always paid the real estate taxes on all their properties until he suddenly made the unilateral decision to stop paying. Child, it's been messy, but the relationship was also one hell of a mess. So clearly they are better off just going their separate ways. Now, for those who recall, back in April 2023, there were already allegations that Iman and Teyana were living apart. And apparently, they were only keeping face, and Teyana's mom had been helping out a lot since she had become a single mother. Then later on, Teyana took to Instagram and wrote a rather detailed post to provide clarity and address the rumors about their split. She actually confirmed that they had been separated for a while, and she was also initially quick to say that cheating did not play a part in the breakup, just like she had previously always defended Iman. She wrote at the time, "In all fairness, Iman and I are separated and have been for a while. To be 1000% clear, infidelity ain't one of the reasons for our departure. We are still the best of friends, great business partners, and are one hell of a team when it comes to co-parenting our two beautiful children. Most importantly, about the same amount of time as Teyana defended him, right? I mean, in 2016, there was well, the tone in the divorce filing was obviously different, but we all saw how Iman disrespected her over and over as Teyana defended him, right? I mean, in 2016, there was a woman who claimed that she had been messing with Iman for 2 years, which happened to be about the same amount of time he had been with Teyana. Iman allegedly reached out to the woman on social media and planned to meet up with her in a Denver hotel. When the woman got to the room, Iman's Cleveland Cavalier teammate Kyrie Irving was supposedly there, and the woman said that the men requested a threesome, which she wasn't interested in. And this was just one of the many cheating allegations. Baby, Teyana even opened up her marriage, but even that did not help things. Rumors about Teyana and Iman engaging in threesomes started in 2018 when Teyana released the song Three-Way, where she seemed to be detailing her experiences with Iman when she sang, "For my baby, I do some crazy things, yeah. So whatever he want, he can."
See, think about that though. Think about that though. In her mind, she's trying to do everything to make it work. But boy, you done opened up Pandora's box. You know, it's like meeting a girl at the strip club and then complain about her stripping. Hey, boy.
Get that, because two heads are better than one. Three-way I couldn't wait to have with you. Teyana eventually confirmed that she engaged in three-ways with Iman when a follower told her that she had no respect for herself. And she responded by saying that just because she and Iman enjoyed having another woman from time to time in their bed didn't mean that she had no respect for herself.
Even just when everybody heard that, like, me and my husband had threesomes before, it was like, oh, she's willing to do that to keep a man. I'm like,
nah.
That was all me.
In January 2019, there was also another cheating allegation where there were rumors that Albie Rides had slept with both Teyana and Iman and even got pregnant in the process. Then in February 2022, there were more allegations that Iman was cheating when some...
Yeah, and see, that's another thing too, man. Think about... I just think about, like, NBA players or just stars in general, man. Safe sex. Think about all the stuff they could have, if you know what I mean. They just be slanging and dangling. Boy, you know what I mean?
Submitted a tip about an unnamed singer with 2 daughters who watched her husband on Dancing with the Stars. In another instance, just before they confirmed the split, a woman posted a photo in what appeared to be Iman's chain, and in a different photo, the woman was laying on Iman very suggestively. Well, eventually, Teyana realized that the BS would not end and decided to dump Iman's behind and find her peace.
This would be like my healing chapter.
I was really excited about that.
A lot of wounds are being closed and aided at this point, and the wounds are being nurtured as well and closed up for good, you know. So I think for me, this is my chapter of healing. And
honey, I'm not sure how Iman is taking the ruling of the divorce, but we have people saying that he deserves to be left broke. Are you of that opinion as well? Or do you think the ruling was unfair? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below.
It's hard to feel sorry for people who put themselves in situations like this, man. I mean, when you look at the breakdown, sure, you can say, man, if this dude want to eat this much, go ahead and let it. Yeah. But when you look at stuff like, you know, the neglecting of the kids and all that stuff, man, like, I just don't understand how people don't learn from other people's mistakes. That be like, Because who was that, man? Was that Blake Griffin? Where they were trying to get him to pay, I forgot how much money in child support. And I just don't understand. First of all, why do these people marry up? Like, date who you want to date and just leave it at that. Because obviously you know that you don't want, like people look at Teyana Taylor and they look, the guys be like, damn, she fine. And the dude was like, yeah, I'm about to put a baby in her. Yeah. Yeah. And then it's like, do y'all really want to be together at the end of the day? Because, like, I'm just saying, why not just date who you want to date and don't settle down? That way there's no, I don't get it. I don't. But, hey, appreciate you guys coming over. This dude better, I know he can probably still play basketball. He better go overseas or something. He better go overseas and try to make some more money, because it's like they spend it faster than it comes in. All right, peace out.